Welcome to the Winter Equestrian Festival. Every year, Wellington Regional Medical Center proudly celebrates the return of the equestrian season to our community. We're honored to once again be the official emergency medical center of the 2025-2026 Winter Equestrian Festival. For more than 40 years, Wellington Regional Medical Center has delivered exceptional care to Palm Beach County residents. Guided by our high reliability journey, we put safety first in everything we do. Excellence isn't just our goal, it's how we treat our patients and each other every day. Through advanced technology, expanded services, and compassionate care, we remain committed to providing care you can count on. We're looking forward to another great season.
It's a lot to take care of something as cool as a horse. So 3-day eventing is like a triathlon for horses. I'm counting the rhythm of the horse. If I move my seat in a certain way, they know the signals. We do ask a lot of them physically. I love to stand my horses in ice water. It makes all the blood move while taking inflammation out. Any good? But you can be louder than that, right? Yes.
Well, getting set for our upcoming class, just under 10 minutes until we get underway into the Mars Equestrian Grand Prix here on the grass, and it is going to be a select lineup of 19 combinations coming forward at this time around for this $215,000 class. Jump-off class, for those going clear or on equal score, returning for the second round, but ideally the clears, and 19 of them to go over the courses here, decided by Anderson Lima. Anderson setting a track out of 13 fences in all. We'll go through those in just a few moments' time, but just around 8 minutes until our first. Well, readying for coming class, and it is the Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Mars Equestrian, a sponsorship division of Mars Incorporated, and is the link between the iconic brands and the equestrian community. For generations, Mars has celebrated a rich equestrian heritage, and through purposeful partnerships, Mars Equestrian is committed to the sport and building an enduring legacy as well. From world-class competitions across all equestrian disciplines to stewarding the power of horses on society and sustainability, Mars Equestrian is dedicated to their purpose to improve the lives of horses, pets and the people who love them as well. Mars Equestrian, our presenting sponsor of today's Grand Prix. 19 combinations going in the first round of the class, and it's a time allowed of 82 seconds, so anything over that sees a time fault added to the score as well. Ideally inside that for our 19 going here and looking for a clear around the 13 numbered fences on the course. Anna Sleemer, our senior course designer for this group, and it starts at the purple and white triple bar to a vertical after that, going towards the Modon International Club. Roll back to the white poles, the Dodd Technology vertical at the skinny at 3, and then the palm trees that double at 4, A and B from there. Down past the ponds to the Duty Corporation fence at 5, and then to the Sunrise Wall at fence 6, again depicting the Florida scene there in the blue and white. Takes them up to the water at 7. And we'll be ready there at the water. If they put a foot in the water or on the tape there, that will be 4 ideally. Over it and onwards to 8 after that, the Buckeye fence. And again, that one of the brands within the Mars Equestrian family. From there, it is to 9 and 10. Roll back from the Adequan fence back to the final lines again of the Florida Sunset, this time to a triple combination in the black and the grey, and then into the final line of the White Swans with the skinny there coming down to the Mars Oxer at the last at fence 13. That's the lineup of fences, the lineup of riders, 19 in all going for this class. Good luck to them all. And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to start in the traditional style. If may we ask you to stand if you are able. We're delighted to welcome Juliana Dim, who's a 17-year-old equestrian here at Wellington, who proudly represents Canada and rides at the Unferda stables. And Juliana, not only in the saddle, she's also training in classical music as well. Ladies and gentlemen, singing our national anthem, Juliana Dim, a 17-year-old equestrian, as we ask you please to stand for the national anthem of the United States of America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Juliana. Superb performance from her. Good luck with the riding too, but starts us off into our proceedings here for this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Thank you to Juliana Dim. Take us in very nicely into our Grand Prix this afternoon. 19 riders coming up in this, and it is a very good field for this over Anderson Lima's track once again. And their first one is now walking up to take us into this year's running of the $215,000 Mars Equestrian 4-Star Grand Prix. First to go over the course, time allowed of 82 seconds here for the Mars Equestrian Grand Prix is going to be our first for Ireland. Jordan Coyle, and with the horsey road to Spruce Meadows on the Nations Cup last season as well. This for the Land Farm of New Jersey. It's Jordan Coyle of Ireland and Chacolino. Finishing well, but it is 4 at the water. Just a step on the tape there puts them on a score of 4 at 78.51. Time allowed of 82 seconds. 4 there for Jordan Coyle and Chacolino. Second to go is a rider for the United States of America, and from New York is Georgina Bloomberg. The Gotham Enterprises Casina for Georgina, who's been the Central Park Grand Prix winner and Grand Prix winner here at Wellington before now as well. Georgina Bloomberg for the USA Casina. Finishing on a total of 12, 3 down at 81.85. 12 for Georgina Bloomberg and Casina as our second to go in this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Spencer Smith now, and Smith, who actually finished top 5 with that ride of Georgina's, actually at the Hampton Classic this year. Riding this time for Don Stewart and the Ashton Farm. This is the Irish-bred gelding, HHS Seattle, for a rider who's on the US team in Falsterbo in 2025, Spencer Smith of the USA. Just the water there, finishing on the 4, but with 14 time too. It's 18 in all, 95.16 for Spencer Smith and HHS Seattle. Another of the high-quality field here is Eugenio Garza for Mexico, Olympic and World Championship rider here with the El Milagro of Wellington's Chaloris PS. The stallion by Chaco Blue for the rider who finished very well throughout the Spruce Meadows season and Dublin last year too. Eugenio Garza of Mexico. Just the 4 faults there, 79.54, just the one down for Eugenio Garza this time of Mexico and Chaloris PS. So they finish on 4. 2 combinations on 4 so far, Eugenio Garza and Jordan Coyle. Early stages, 4 gone of the 19 in the first round as we go to Blythe Caroli now of the US. And Blythe, the next in our order of this lineup. For the BK Equestrian of here in Wellington, this the stallion by Extace is the Dutch-bred Kingston for Blythe Caroli. First, the clear is going to Blythe Caroli there at 81.02 inside the time as well. So clear out number 1 of this Mars Equestrian 4-star Grand Prix. Blythe Caroli of the USA delivering with Kingston. So 1 clear on the board, 2 on 4. Jordan Coyle will go into second. Eugenio Garza in third. Isabella Rusakov now for the Suave Pony of Greenwich, Connecticut. And Isabella with the gelding by Cardento is C Via 2 for Israel. Close, but it is one for time, just on the one time for there, 82.24. It's one for Isabella Riskov and Sevilla 2. So remaining at the one clear with Blythe Caroli and Kingston at this stage. Rider who's been twice top 5 in the Grand Prix so far this season as well is Canada's Chris Pratt to go now for the Take the High Road of here in Wellington. And this is the 10-year-old gelding Lollipop for Chris Pratt. Finishing on just the 4 there, just the one down into 5th place so far at 80.18. It's 4 there for Chris Pratt and Lollipop. Jacob Pope now. Jacob riding Highway FBH, the horse he rode to win on the Nations Cup in Traverse City last season for the US team as well. Owned by Sherry Crawford. This is the Plot Blue Side Highway and USA's Jacob Pope. Just on the 4 as well, goes into 6th place at 80.73. It is 4 there for Jacob Pope and Highway FBH. One clear so far, coming from Blythe Caroli and Kingston to date. As we go to Australia next, and Jamie winning Kermode, and riding for Rachel Peel of New South Wales. This is Talara Koblenski for the Australian rider who is winning in Nations Cups and rather World Cups out in that of Australia last season as well, and been top rider too out in Oz. Heads here to the US, Jamie winning Kermode and Talara Koblenski for Australia. Second clear and guarantees the jump off for this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix there, with the second clear coming from Australia, and Jamie winning Kermont and Talara Koblenski alongside the clear of Blythe Caroli so far, and Kingston. Still 10 left to go in the first round of this Mars Equestrian sponsored class as we go to a rider who's also been in the top fives in the Grand Prix this season. In fact, just earlier on this month in the field classes, finishing into fourth place there, and also a winner for Team Silver last season in the Young Rider Championships. Mia Bagnato now of the US, and riding the Land Farms Barrier Skill Big Bucks. Final fence just dropping. It is so close. Just the final rail at the Mars Equestrian Ox there. One down for that of Mia Bagnato, and Balliaskill Big Bucks takes them into 8th place on the 4. Elena Haas to go now, and Elena with the ride from the herself. This is Claude, rider who's from Oakland, California, and finished well in the order in the Ottawa Grand Prix last season, the 5-star up in Canada, as well as being on a winning Nations Cup team up in Canada as well at Caledon. It is Elena Haas of the USA and Claude. Score of 8, 2 down this time into 9th place so far. It's 8 there for Elena Haas and Claude. 8 left to go in the first round. 2 clears so far in this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. They are Jamie Winning-Kerman of Australia and Blythe Caroli of the US as the clears to date. Now to Vanessa Hood, and started well with this combination this week too. A pairing that also were in the money in the classes here in December. European Championship rider Vanessa Hood now for Israel with the Take 2 owned Klitschko. Age jumping 21 for time, 102.18 for Vanessa Hood and Klitschko. 7 pairings left to go in the first round. 2 clears so far in this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Another pairing that have finished very well last season too, from Devon through to Aachen, and top 3 in the Holiday and Horses Grand Prix back here in December. Shane Sweeten to go now, and Shane, the world number 12, with his own and the VoqueQuest owned Corian van Klapshoot set. Clear it is for Shane Sweetenham, and again remains in good form with Corian. It is the third clear so far. Shane Sweetenham going clear with Corian van Klapshoot with 6 combinations remaining in the first round. As we'll go to Ireland with our next pairing too, and he's been a regular winner here on the field before now, and posted several wins last week too over in the international arena. Bertram Allen goes with the Loga Stables Conquest de Rigo. And going clear there at 81, 83, two back-to-back. So taking us up to 4 and a regular winner on the field, Bertram Allen. And Conquest de Rigo gives us clear round number 4 of this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Taking us to Sloane Coles next. And Sloane has already been finishing top 10 through the big classes here in Wellington this year. This is going to be the pairing next of Ninja JW for the Ninja Group for Sloane Coles. Finishing on a total of 8, it's 80.47. It's 8 into 12th place for Sloane Coles and Ninja JW. 4 pairings going through to that jump off so far. Natalie Dean of the USA forward now on a newer ride for her this season. Former ride of Dennis Lynch of Ireland for Natalie, who's been on winning teams for Team USA, both here and in Europe as well. This is the Marigold Sport Horses, Mr. Boombastic. Adding to the clear list there for Natalie Dean and the Marigold Sport Horses, Mr. Boombastic going clear. And so 5 combinations going clear so far, with 3 remaining as part of the first round of this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Twice Grand Prix winner already this season, and riding the horse she rode to win the Nations Cup in Rome last year is Lily Keenan now for the Chansnet Farm of New York. And this is the Stallion by Warrior. Kick On. Just on the 4 at 81.13 into 11th spot, just on 1 down for Lily Keenan this time with Kick On. 2 left to go in round 1. It is 5 to return so far for the second round. The jump off for this $215,000 Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Erin Ballard now, winner just last week in the MS Classic class for the Canadian Olympian. This is Lanfetta's Dior. Clear out number 6 and still in fine form, Erin Ballard of Canada, and Dior will add to the list of clears to return for round 2. 1 to go, and they were the winning combination of the Adequan WEF Challenge Cup earlier on this week. They're going in reverse order of that. Erin Ballard was second, obviously, and Mark Blumen was the man at the top, riding for the over-the-top stables of New York. And so this is Landon for Mark Blumen of Columbia. So close, last fence just dropping 80.50, the Mars Equestrian Oxford at the last, just hitting the floor there for Mark Blumen. And Landon will put him in 11th place in the end. Those returning for the jump off, it'll see us with Blythe, Caroli and Kingston. It is going to be 6 combinations overall. Australia with Jamie winning Kermon and Tolara Watt Koblenski. From there it is Shane Sweenham and Corian van Klapschud, Bertram Allen and Conquest de Rigo. From there it is to Natalie Dean and Mr. Boombastic, and finally Erin Ballard and Dior. That's the lineup for the jump off, getting set for that as part of this Mars Equestrian 4-star Grand Prix. Getting set for the jump-off of this Mars Equestrian sponsored Grand Prix here this afternoon. Short course sees them over fence 1, 1, 2 and 3 as was in the first round. So at the white and purple triple bar at the first. From there it is on down to the vertical and the rollback to the Dodd Technologies skinny at the next at fence 3. From there it is new fence 15 after that, and that is going to be into the jump-off with the palm trees. Now an ox there. And from 15 it is to 16, new vertical on the course. That's the Mars Equestrian vertical over near the water. From there we're now to our next, under the final few on course, to 11A and B. So that's the black and grey double, two parts of what was the triple combination, and 13 to finish. So taking away 12, we go straight down to 30, long run down to that Mars Equestrian Oxa as the last. Blythe Caroli will go first. It's Jamie Winning Kermont of Australia to go second, Shane Sweetnam of Ireland to go third, Bertram Allen of Ireland to go fourth. It is fifth for Natalie Dean and Mr. Boombastic, and then last to go will be Erin Ballard of Canada and Dior. That's the lineup of riders coming up for this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Thanks to Mars Equestrian once again, sponsorship division within Mars Incorporated, and it is the link between the iconic brands and the equestrian community of Mars. And for generation, Mars have been celebrating a rich equestrian heritage. And through purposeful partnerships, Mars Equestrian is committed to the sport and building an enduring legacy as well. From world-class competitions across all equestrian disciplines to stewarding the power of horses and on society and sustainability as well. Mars Equestrian is dedicated to their purpose to improve the lives of horses' pets and the people who love them. First one heading on down to start us in to our Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. First of 6 to go into the jump off this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix this afternoon. Blythe Caroli starting us off for the United States for the BK Equestrian of Wellington. This is going to be Kingston. Superstar going clear there. Two wonderful rounds from Blythe Caroli and Kingston for the BK Equestrian for the US rider. Starting us off with a clear at 47.08. Now to Australia and hot foot across after winning World Cups out in Australia. This is going to be Jamie Winning Kermont to go now. And so with Rachel Peels to Lara Watch-Koblensky. New leading combination, it is 44.59, and taking over the lead is Jamie Winning Kermon of Australia. Talara Watt Kovalevsky is now in front of our two gone. Blythe Caroli in second. Now to 2 for Ireland. First up of those is the world number 12, Shane Sweetnam. Shane with his own and VoQuest owned Corian van Klapschutzed. Time to beat now is 44.59. New leading score, it's 41.40, and going ahead now is Shane Sweetnam and Corian van Klapschut setting the standard at 41.40, and so now Ireland go ahead in this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Ireland take a second shot now with Bertram Allen looking to beat fellow teammates for the Irish, and time to beat their set by that of Shane Sweetnam, and Bertram going with the combination Conquest de Rigo. Time to beat here of 41.40. Very good try, goes into second place, 41.95 for Bertram Allen, and Conquest de Rigo leaves fellow Irishman Shane Sweetnam in front at 41.40. 2 left to go in the Mars Equestrian Grand Prix here this afternoon. It is for the US now, Natalie Dean. Natalie with the Marigold Sport Horses, new ride for her, Mr. Boombastic. Very good round goes into third place there for Natalie Dean as she goes top three. Still leaves Shane Sweetenham in the lead at this point on 41.40. Bertram Allen second, Natalie Dean in third. Erin Ballard will be last to go for Canada. Time to beat 41.40. And the rider who won just last week in the Hermes series as well. It's Erin Ballard of Canada and Alarm Feathers Dior. Finishing on a score of 8 and a good time at 41.66. Was close on time. Would have gone second, but 2 down for Erin Ballard last there with Dior. Shane Sweetenham is our winner of the $215,000 Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Well done to Shane. In fact, an Irish 1-2. Ireland with second place, 2 with Bertram Allen, Conquest de Rigo. It is Natalie Dean taking third with the Irish produced ride, Mr. Boombastic, into our top 3. It is then to fourth with Australia and Jamie winning Kermond. And top 5 for Blythe, Caroli and Kingston. 6th place going to Erin Ballard, completing our top 6 for this $215,000 Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Presentation on its way. Our thanks to Mars. Once again, Mars Equestrian, long-time supporters here across the equestrian world. And we are coming into that presentation in just a few moments' time. And getting set to welcome our top 3 for the presentations of this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Our top 3 of Natalie Dean, of Bertram Allen and Shane Sweetenham. And coming up for the first of our presentations is to the Leading Lady Award. And Martha Wartel-Jolicoeur of Douglas Elliman, proud to sponsor this and to their 17th year now for the Leading Lady Award, and joined today by Dr. Stephen Norton. Martha presenting to our Leading Lady this week. It is many congratulations to the lady who finishes third in our Grand Prix. Here is Natalie Dean. And also set to come forward as third place for our Grand Prix. It is congratulations to Natalie, finishing top three. Delighted to welcome Bonnie Ford and Deirdre Pitts from Mars Equestrian to present the awards. Third place there going to Natalie Dean and the Marigold Sport Horses, Mr. Boombastic. In second place, it is the top two for Ireland, and it is into second for Bertram Allen and the Loga Stables Conquest de Rigo. And the winning rider coming forward for this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. Congratulations to Shane Sweetnam with his own and VoQuest owns Corian Fan Club Shoot, our winners of the Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. And our horses enjoying the Mainstream Munchies as well, kindly donated by Mainstream to our winning horses. And also the presentation of the Double H Farm supported Grooms Awards. And so coming forward to receive that is Maria Israelson of course, Shane's team, who will receive that on behalf, and our thanks to our leading groom. And so, ladies and gentlemen, our winning national anthem to be played for our top rider in this Mars Equestrian Grand Prix. May we ask you to stand, if able, please, as we say many congratulations to Shane Sweetnam for Ireland. Very well done to our top three and to our winning combination. Our thanks to Mars Equestrian once again. And to lead our victory gallop, it is a win here for Shane Sweetnam with his own and the VoQuest. Corian Fan Club should said for Ireland. And very well done to our top 3 in the Grand Prix here. We're back this evening, of course, with the Great Charity Challenge over in the main arena as well, and back on the field tomorrow. That wraps up our day on the field, though. And as I say, back tonight, Great Charity Challenge in the International Arena.